Okay, so last night wasn't so bad. She woke up. I put him to bed at about. God, we got home late. It was probably like 12:30 that we finally got home. There was snow on the ground, so I cleared a spot off for him and wound up taking the shovel out and clearing probably about a 10 by 10 area for him to go potty, just to give him a chance to use the bathroom. And he peed a couple times. He didn't poop. So I wound up going to bed, putting him up, and he woke up at about 3:30 and took him back out. No poop, just pee again. And then I brought him back into my bedroom, and he just pitched a fit, just screamed and hollered, and he was like he got his foot stuck in a door or something kind of stuff. And at 3:30 in the morning, that's not gonna work. So I set up a crate in the one he came in the garage, and which is just really on the other side of the wall here. It's not too far off, but it adds a buffer. So what I decided to do tonight is, and because he eventually stopped crying, it took about 20, 30 minutes for him to stop crying, but I can't do that every night. So what I'm going to do is the first warning that he gives me that he has to potty, I'm going to take him out. He's going to use the bathroom, and then I'm going to put him in my crate in the garage, because I'm usually up by 5:30 anyway. So if he does wake up again in the middle of the night and I have to potty him and then put him in the garage, he'll be fine for a couple of hours in there. He'll probably either fall back to sleep, pitch that fit, get it over with, go back to sleep. Um, and then I go out there with my personal dogs and start doing my morning routine, feeding and stuff like that. And so I'll feed him breakfast probably about 5:30 as well. So, and then re-potty him before I do. Honestly, I'll give him a chance to go pee or see however that goes. So anytime I have to get up in the middle of the night, I know the next day is not going to be very good, and today is going to be one of those days. So, I right now, obviously, we're all doing a little bit of quarantining, so it's not that big of a deal. But for the average person, when you actually have to go to work the next day, the first week to 10 days to 2 weeks maybe are going to be rough. But you can't quit on the process. This is so normal, and this is so part of the process that I've done this enough times to know that this is how it goes. And if you give up and you're weak, you're only going to make this situation worse. So come up with a routine, come up with a schedule that works for you, but don't give up. Make sure all the dogs' needs have been met before you put them back into the kennel or put them into the kennel at night. I didn't give him a lot of water before he went to bed. I'm not a big fan of that. I don't want their bladder full of water before they go to bed. And I usually don't, I feed my dogs dinner somewhere around 5 o'clock. So tonight he's going to have plenty of time to, have gone to the bathroom and do all that kind of stuff before we go to bed. So anyway, the cat's interrupting. I guess I have to go. That's a cat for you. That's why I love dogs.